Well, here we are again. You, me, this YouTube channel. In 20 minutes of your life, you're probably never gonna get back. That's a lie. I'm not gonna last anywhere near 20 minutes.
But you're...
Dead? Legends never die, Keith.
So it's been a while. Sorry. Well, not really. I've just been busy opening a golf shop. But this channel isn't dead because it's legendary, which is a great segue to talk about the legendary R7 SuperQuad driver. If you were to Google top drivers of all time, chances are the R7 SuperQuad would be on that list. Full disclosure, never gotten around the hype of the R7 SuperQuad. I've had one before and didn't really understand why people frothed so hard over it. But through the shop, I've come into possession of another R7 SuperQuad, and my therapist says it's kind of good for my mental health if I give things a second chance. So I took the R7 SuperQuad to the royalest of golf courses in all of Melbourne. That's right, Royal Burnley. The R7 SuperQuad came out in 2007, and this one here is the TP version, which depending on what side of history you stand on, either stands for tour preferred or toilet paper. The most noticeable feature of the R7 SuperQuad is the 4 interchangeable weights at the back of it, which I guess means the quad part of the name, and super must refer to the user, aka me. Okay, so the newly renovated Burnley isn't the best place to test out the SuperQuad. There's like 2 holes I pulled driver on in that course, and you saw me dead pull hook one into the bushes. Being the thirsty boy I am to get to the bottom of why it's legendary, I fired up the sim and compared it to a modern day driver that, you know, I simp hard for, the TaylorMade M2. Two things stand out from the testing. It's spinny, and secondly, it's still really fast and really long, which either speaks to how good this club is or my lack of technique. The M2 ekes out a little bit more distance out of it, and I wasn't as efficient with the M2 as I was with the SuperQuad. But the numbers that we have here are definitely gameable. Let's also shout out to the shaft in the SuperQuad, which is the Tour AED Quattrotech 65S. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I kind of really like that shaft. So is it worthy of the legendary title? Well, if you take into account what this club and the series that preceded it means to the modern day driver, then maybe. The MWT that you see plastered all over it stands for removable weight technology. And this actually helped pioneer a lot of the adjustability that we see in modern day drivers. The whole idea of it is that you could swap any of the weights around out the back, and that'll, depending on the configuration, move weights around the driver, which will either promote an open or closed face at contact. This enables the golfer to sort of almost hit different shapes, such as draws or fades, or in my cases, hooks and slices. They're a real bitch to move around, I must admit, having to unscrew and screw them back in. And I can see why they've moved to sliders. So if you were to couple what this driver pioneered, as well as the fact that how long it is and how fast it is today, which I would only imagine would have meant miles longer and miles further back when it was released, then yeah, I guess there's a pretty compelling case about why it's legendary. The real question is, will the R7 SuperQuad be more legendary than this channel?